The Philadelphia 76ers announced that James Harden has suffered a right foot tendon strain and is expected to miss a month, sources told ESPN. So, how does it affect the Sixers? Well, let's just look at James Harden's numbers this year so far. I'm just going to pull it up. So, he's averaging 22 points on 44% overall from the field, 33% from three-point range, and he's averaging 10 assists along with 7 rebounds. So I would say it's decent numbers overall. Granted, he's not shooting a great field goal percentage, but you factor in the assists, so he's a great playmaker, obviously. And I just want to check. His turnovers are about 2.9, so I guess decent assisted turnover ratio he has going on right here. So they'll probably miss his playmaking the most, I think. That's the biggest thing. But he's actually not even the second lead scorer on the Sixers this year. When you look at their team stats, I'm just pulling them up right now. You'll see that Joel Embiid leads the team in scoring at 27.2 points per game, but Tyrese Maxey is averaging 24.2 points per game on an incredible 51% overall from the field and 46% from three-point range. So he's been really great this year, Maxey. He's playing, obviously, the best basketball of his career. It's only 9 games into the season, but it looks like he's made another leap from last year. He's made leaps every year for the last 3 years. When you look at his rookie year, he averaged 8 points a game. Last year, he averaged 17.5 points a game, and this year, 24.2. So he's improving. So that shows you that obviously he's putting in the work to get better. So you always give guys credit for that. It's always good to see guys try to get better and not just coast, just with being not improving, just getting by on what they have. So I give him credit for that, but he's the second lead scorer on the team. So it's not so much James Harden scoring I think they're going to miss. I think they're going to miss his playmaking. The other thing that really hurts the Sixers is that they started the season off poorly with an 0-3 start, I believe. I'm just looking at their record from the beginning of the year. Let me just pull that up. Just give me a second. Okay, yeah. So they started the season 0-3. Their record is 4-5 right now, which means the last 6 games they've been playing pretty good basketball. They've been 4-2 the last 6 games. So that's above average basketball they've been playing recently. Losing Harden disrupts that. It kind of probably affects their chemistry. They're going to have somebody else step up to be a playmaker on their team. I don't think they have any other playmaker besides Harden. Tyrese Maxey, even though he's slated as a point guard, he's really a scoring guard, if we're being honest. That's where I think they're going to miss Harden. But we'll see if they can step up without him. If someone can be that playmaker, I'm not sure if they can. So I think it's going to be a challenge for the Sixers. I think the Sixers' best bet during this stretch is to be more focused on being a good defensive team and just grinding it out. Granted, today's NBA is pretty much hard to play grind out basketball. I think because the teams are averaging just too many points. I was reading the other day that the average for an NBA team right now, I think, is 115 points a game, but you still got to focus on some defense and gain some stops. So that's probably their best bet of staying afloat while James Harden is gone. Obviously, supporting Joel Embiid remains healthy during this time period. I'm not sure if he's out with an injury. Judging from the box scores, he didn't play the last game. Obviously, it's your Sixers. You hope he comes back, but this team season can go south if Embiid gets hurt during a stretch, because then they're pretty much screwed. I don't think Tyrese Maxey could carry his team by himself, even though he's having a good year. I'm just looking at the rest of the team. Tobias Harris is now the fourth option on this team, which is about right. He was never really even a good third option, if we're being honest. So at least he's been slaying that position. But when I look at the rest of the team, no one really stands out here. So they do have DeAnthony Melton, who's a good backup guard. He was good with the Grizzlies last year. But yeah, I don't really see anything special about this team. But we're gonna see what they're made out of this next month or so. It all hinges on Joel Embiid, whether his team survives the stretch. Like I said, if he gets injured, then they're screwed. But that's really all I have to say about this.